In this clarifying video, I will present a run of my solution of the quadratic probe. To get this, we run make qptest, and that is the compilation that should result. So if we do the executable, as I explained in the previous video, there are instances in which a quadratic probe and a linear probe should produce the same result. And those instances are when we have no collision. We get the quadratic when we go through the iteration, and that's an example of that is 15, 7, and 32. We see that the keys 7 and 15 are hashed to buckets 0 and 1 here in the linear probe, and do the same thing in the quadratic probe, and it does the same thing for 32 to bucket 4. But I can produce a table with significant collisions with 11, 1, 22, and 33, and it's relatively simple. But we see that I begin to cluster here at the beginning of the hash table, whereas with a quadratic probe, the keys are more distributed. The example that I have in the write-up, 13, 65, 52, 78, 39, and 26, will produce significant clustering in the linear probe, but will be well distributed in the quadratic probe. In the linear probe, they are all clustered here from 0 to 5, and this produces significant collisions. If we go down to the quadratic probe, we see that the keys are more evenly distributed, which will reduce the number of collisions. So even though there are instances in which the linear probe and quadratic probe will produce the same result, do not fret, do not worry. You will be able to see these results when you complete your quadratic probe.